Hey guys, um thanks for tuning in. Today I wanted to show you guys my very special rice that I like to make. Um I also always like to put tahini on it. Tahini's like, magic. But I call this um messy rice as opposed to like dirty rice, right? This is messy rice. And what you want to do is do it up kind of like couscous, if that makes sense. I do all of this in a single pan, right? The sausage and also the rice. See, I start with the meat, right? Get it all cooked up. Come here, come on. There we go. All right. And then what I do is I put water. I take the sausage out or whichever meat, right? And then I put water in the pan and scrape the bottom, right? And then I add the rice. And then you start to boil it. You want to simmer rice. And if you wanted it to be like not, see how this is like sticky, right? And the reason for that is because there's like a starch on the outside of the rice, right? No matter what, even if it's like not enriched, right? Just from the milling process, and this was enriched, so I didn't wash the this rice. Um, and you would end up with like more fluffier rice, which is nice sometimes. But when I do it like this in the pan, it ends up like this. You don't really get an opportunity to wash the rice. You end up with this like sort of sauce that's like it's like an amalgam of like water and the grease and the spicy stuff or whatever it is that you were making before, right? And then just remember that rice expands like by I think 4 times or 3 times or something like that. Like this all started out, all this rice right here started out like about a teacup worth of rice, of uncooked rice. It's the right, and we got all this, right? So that's a lot. It was actually more than I was expecting. It seems like something that I always forget myself. But and then what you want to do is you start it to boil, like simmer, 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 right? And you're gonna want to like scrape the bottom of the pan, right? Back and forth, you know, get creative with it because you're going to be doing this for a while, right? I mean, it takes a cool minute to make rice. That's why they made machines to do it for us. Um, but to do it like this or to make like a risotto, you have to do it like this. Risotto will probably be something that we'll talk about later, but you know, this is kind of similar to a risotto. But yeah, that's how you do it. You got to keep scraping. It takes a long time, and you'll know that it's close to ready, right? Like when the rice like starts to expand, right? And you don't want to let this rice you get to a point where it doesn't have water, like sort of adjacent to it and all around it. And it's going to be like sort of a thicky water after a while. And so you might put more water if your pan's small. You can do the water over time, right? But that's what I did with this. You can just keep adding it until the rice expands and gets. I like to wait till it's like pretty soft. You know, like I just test like a couple pieces of rice here and there as I'm going to see if it's like when you bite in it, if it's hard, you got a while ways to go. But if it starts to get soft, then that's pretty much where you want it. And you can kind of take off the heat and let the heat sort of resituate. Let the heat dying down sort of resituate everything and junk, you know. And then it'll work out and you'll get like pretty good tasting rice. You can put whatever spices you want on rice, and it usually absorbs it real good. This stuff has like the sauciness of it, which makes it, you know, just so good. And it pairs well with this sausage too, because, you know, like only got like 2 sausages, which is a good way to spread out like your budget. I mean, big old bag of rice is only like $5 or some shit. And yeah. Rice is not something I always eat. I should eat it more. You know, it's a lot like eggs in the way that you can make quite a few things with it. You can make quite a few things indeed. But yeah, I think that'll be about it. I'm gonna finish this up. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.